Welcome to Unheard Sessions. I'm your host, Indigo, and today I have with me the Director of Global Initiatives for the Otis Redding Foundation. And not only is that, he is also the grandson of the legendary Otis Redding. Y'all welcome Justin Andrews. Y'all clap it up for him.
I'm gonna clap for myself
As
too.
you should.
I always clap for myself. Why not?
How you doing?
I'm good, friend. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy that you came.
Hey,
long
it took me about 5 seasons to get him, but
Yeah,
it's all good.
That's all that matters.
Hey, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here.
so before we get started, I'm gonna play a game with you. So y'all, we actually practiced this game at the office.
Oh, is this a game?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I figure you done
So
probably
let me
made
tell
it
y'all.
kind of
Let
hard.
me circle back. Me and Justin do work together. So I work at the Otis Redding Center for the Arts with him. So we already kind of practiced this game a little bit. So, all right. So we're gonna do finish the lyrics, black card, revolt. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So this person said, "I'm the one that's living lavish. I'm the one like I'm playing for the Mavericks, balling." Artist and song title.
Oh man, I know that lyric too.
Cause you be singing it at work.
Oh my God.
Repeat.
Repeat that.
Okay. I'm the one that's living lavish. I'm the one like I'm playing for the Mavericks, balling. Come on, friend. When I tell you, you're gonna be like, bro.
I really don't know.
You want me to skip?
Skip it.
All right. All right.
Skip it.
I got you. All right. Next one. Beware she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming.
Whew. What you say again now?
Beware she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming.
Well, that sounds like a Drake lyric. Am I even close on that one? Lord,
You
have
way
mercy.
off.
I don't know. That's
Skip?
Skip that one too.
Oh, okay.
Woo.
All right. This one.
See,
You're hilarious. But then I thought back to a better me before I was a B-list celebrity.
man, what's so crazy? I know all these songs, but I can't sit here and think of. Oh,
You're gonna be so mad when I come
oh
back and
my
tell you.
God! I feel like my black card finna get revoked.
No, it's been gone.
That's messed up.
Repeat, skip.
Repeat that.
Okay. But then I thought back to a better me before I was a B-list celebrity.
J. Cole.
Yes, but what's the song?
Hold on, I'm singing the song in my head.
Yeah, you should. You got it.
It's the "Don't Save Her Though She Don't Want to Be Saved" song. I don't know the name of that song.
Okay,
though.
it's fine.
I know it's J. Cole though.
Yeah, you're
I know
right.
it's a J. Cole
You're
lyric.
right. All right, now, friend. Now I need you to lock in.
All right, come on.
Sitting here resting my bones.
Lord, have mercy. That was too easy.
Wait.
Hey. Okay.
Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't have me alone.
Man, if I was up here and didn't say I knew that, my mom would come through here and
for
kick me
sure.
in my
She
square
would.
in my face. I was ready to send on doctor's back.
Okay.
At least I got that one. I
Yeah,
got that
okay.
one on the money.
So you want to try again, or you want me to give you the answer?
What was it? The first two?
Yes. So the first one was, I'm the one that's living lavish. I'm the one like I'm playing for the Mavericks. I know you know this one.
It's Future.
Yes. What's the song? Justin, come on now. You be playing it all the time.
Oh,
You cook, fam.
I don't. I can't think of the name of the song.
You want me to tell you?
What is it?
March Madness.
Oh my God!
It's okay. It's really not okay. but
Lord have mercy.
All right. Next one. Beware she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming. This is not Drake, by the way.
Beware she's scheming.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? She gonna think you dreaming?
Yeah, she'll make you think
She'll
you're
make
dreaming.
you think you dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, fam.
That is Poison by Biv DeVoe.
Lord have mercy. You took it back there on me. Now, yeah, okay. Now I
Had to
hear
throw
it.
in a little 90s for you. Yes,
Mm.
okay, but
I gotta brush up on my music.
you for sure. But you listen to music
I
like
listen to too much
24/7.
music
You
though.
do,
It's
you
too
do.
much
You listen
music.
to it, but you have a great appreciation for it because you listen to all
That's
genres.
true.
You literally. So, what's your favorite genre, by the way? Because I hear you listening to rap a lot. Is that your favorite genre?
Rap get me through the day. My favorite genre
Hmm.
is like 80s funk. That is like honestly my favorite
I
genre
would have never
is
thought.
80s funk.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Favorite artist?
Charlie Wilson, Gap Band, 100%.
I love the Gap Band. See, that's why you're my friend.
See? Hands down.
Okay. So let's get into your job
Yeah.
at the Otis Redding Foundation.
Yeah.
So, like I mentioned, you are the director of global initiatives at the Otis Redding Foundation.
Mhm.
So, can you walk us through that? I am interested in how you got that position.
My mama voluntold me. But it's really cool to be in that position because
Mhm.
now I'm the one that gets to really go out and push this envelope of Otis Redding Estate, Otis Redding Foundation, Otis Redding Center for the Arts.
Mhm.
It's kind of something when like I always tell the story when I was in high school, college. I always want to be the one to travel a lot, do
Okay.
that side of things. And then I guess I got thrown and graced into this situation and this new title now, and being able to do that. Um, and I enjoy it. Plus, hey, representing family everywhere I
Yeah.
go. So
Hmm.
that's the most important thing. It's
Yeah.
the most
So
important
you
thing.
mentioned this new title. So what were you doing before?
God, what was that title? Special. Hold on. I was the director of something in special projects. I can't even remember what it was.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I still don't know what that entailed.
Yeah.
I still ain't really figured that out.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, to be honest with you, I was doing the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
But now my title really just fits exactly what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for those who don't really understand what global initiatives is, can you
Mhm.
kind of walk us through that? Like, what does a day look like for you at the office doing your job?
Good God Almighty. It's a lot of things. I mean, it goes from, of course, talking sponsorships, donations, and things of that for the center.
Hmm.
Then it dives into the estate,
Hmm.
and then dive into record companies. Trying to get the film off the ground, hopefully a documentary off the ground.
Yeah.
Just keeping Otis Redding at the forefront 24/7.
Hmm.
If we're not going to do it, then you can't really depend on anybody else to do it.
Hmm.
So we are the ones that's going to take up that mantle and talk to record companies, A&Rs, production companies, whatever it needs to be, and continue to push this envelope of Otis Redding because he was so influential in
Very.
music, what we have today. There's a lot of artists that probably wouldn't be around if there was no Otis Redding. And, just being able to keep that to the forefront and then push it on
Hmm.
to more and more later generations.
Right.
So Otis Redding is never forgotten.
Right.
So that's pretty much my day to day every
Hmm.
day. Yeah,
So I know you said Miss Carla volunteered you
of course,
to have this position.
of
But
course.
something that I told you when I first met you is that you have this confidence with you, like you'll talk to anybody. So the
Anybody.
job description it fits you.
Yeah,
So when as the director of global initiatives, I know that you travel a lot. So one thing that you have participated in is NAM, for instance.
yeah.
So where does that confidence, like, has that confidence always been in you to just go out and market and network with
God
people?
no,
Yeah.
God
So
no. I mean, I was not that one to
right.
walk up to anybody and say anything.
Hmm.
And it wasn't to the point, like embarrassed or anything of that nature. It was more of a just like, how do I really break this conversation off? Like,
Hmm.
the easy one is to come up and be like, hey, I'm, Otis Redding's grandson. That's always the easiest one. But let's go a little bit deeper than that. How can I really have these smart intellectual conversations with people to
Hmm.
explain, what we're doing and the mission and the path that we're on?
Hmm.
And that's just something that I had to learn.
Hmm.
And I, of course, attribute that to my mom and my
Hmm.
grandma, my dad, whole family just giving me that confidence to be able to go and do these things.
Hmm.
Now it's just second
Second nature.
nature.
Yeah.
I just get up and roll with it. It's almost
Yeah.
like a script every day, to be honest
Uh-huh.
with you. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when you are out networking and everything, even though yeah, it's a job, but you're building connections, you're building friendships, and those
Hmm.
friendships are, lasting
Definitely.
as well. So what would you say is one of the most memorable moments that you were out pushing Otis Redding's legacy outside of the foundation?
Hmm.
or that moment where you were just like, okay, yeah, I'm meant to do this?
Hmm, that's a good question. Um, be honest with you, it's not. I can't really pinpoint an exact, time,
Mhm.
but being in rooms with people that I would only see on television.
Mm,
Artists, actors, actresses, that sort of deal.
right.
And, just being able to be in that room with them,
Mhm.
and then they, figure out who I am and what I do, and then it's just the appreciation for
Mhm.
continuing to do what I do.
Right.
And of course the family that I represent. And, that right there really told me, like, okay, number one, I can do this and stand
Mhm.
on my own 2 feet.
Right.
But also, like I said, Otis Redding has continued to be in the forefront. So,
Mhm.
you know, let's ride this thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah. uh,
So you said seeing those celebrities and everything. Who
Yeah.
would you say you were, I would say, honored to meet, or like that you had that wow.
Flavor Flav, 100%.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor
I was
Flav,
not expecting that.
100% Flavor Flav.
Really.
He was really one of the first kind of celebrities, I really kind of had a chance to interact with.
Mhm.
This is also during the whole time of, Flavor of Love and all that stuff.
Ooh.
And of course he had Hoops with him, so I saw Hoops first.
Yeah, she's so pretty.
Yeah. So I saw Hoops first, and then Flavor Flav came in, and I'll never forget it. He came in a full turquoise suit with a turquoise do-rag and a big gold clock that he wore around his neck. And I was like, holy crap, that's Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
So my uncle Dexter, at the time, we were all together. He was like, go talk to him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't go talk to Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
And he was like, why not? And I was like, okay, I'll go talk to Flavor Flav.
Mhm.
So then I had that one-on-one interaction with Flavor Flav. Here we are,
Mhm.
being, a teenager and watching Flavor Love and, seeing him on TV. Then I'm like, man, now I'm, face to face with Flavor Flav, having this crazy conversation
Yeah.
about who I am. So that was really, one that I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav is cool. He was a cool
Yeah.
guy,
Oh, that's cool.
100%.
I actually used to, well, I used to sneak and watch Flavor of Love because I was too young
You
to
too
be
young to watch
watching.
that. You too young
I
to watch
was
that.
too young to watch it.
See, that go to show you my age right now. Woo.
But hey, man, they don't even make reality shows like that anymore, man.
They
That was
don't.
very entertaining.
Between Flavor of Love, what was the other one? All that stuff on MTV.
Um,
Road Rules,
I used to
Real
watch Jersey
World,
Shore. I used to get in
Jersey
trouble for
Shore,
watching that.
Jersey
Yeah.
Shore. Definitely used to watch a lot of Jersey
For the
Shore.
Love of Ray J.
See, I don't like Ray J, so I didn't really watch him. Him and that Sorry One Wish song that had 18 wishes in the
Yeah.
chorus.
So, with you, the estate, the Otis Redding estate
Yeah.
as well. So, what is the difference in the job? Does that correlate together with you being a director of global initiative? Is that the same title over there? What are you?
Same, kind of the same.
Okay.
But it's really sometimes the conversations come together,
Mhm.
and then other times it's one conversation or the other conversation.
Mhm.
Like, say, walking into um Sony Music Publishing, of course, that conversation is really more wrapped around Otis Redding Estate and how we continue to push the catalog and NIL of Otis Redding.
Mhm.
And then say I take NAM, for example,
Mhm.
that's more of a conversation about the foundation and center and what we're doing there. And then, we have these instances where those two get to come together and I get to talk about both of them,
Mhm.
because said person I'm talking to could benefit both sides.
Mhm.
So it all just really depends on who the person is, where they come from, what they're trying to do,
Mhm.
and just go from there.
And so, do you do that by yourself? Do you have somebody that's beside you that's helping you with that, or do you mainly take over the
No,
estate?
I'm the one that has the conversations and do all that, and then I bring all the information that I've received from
Mhm.
said person back to mom and grandma, and then we have a discussion from there and decide what we're gonna do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Okay.
because
Yeah. So, how long has the foundation been around?
foundation has been, well, to be honest with you, there's always been some sort of foundation or fund that's always really been in existence.
Mhm.
But 2007 was really when we, made that mark and made our Otis Redding Foundation and Mini Museum and really started pushing the envelope of music education with the foundation,
Mhm.
to where we are now. So 2007 that was the year. Yeah.
So, 2007, were y'all so we're on 339 Cotton Avenue? Were
hmm
y'all y'all have always been there.
That's exactly where we were. Yep,
Wow,
since
that's crazy.
2007.
And
Yep.
y'all own that.
Correct. Grandma
Oh,
owns
that's
it. We
right.
ain't no we. Granny
Oh,
owns it. Let me
Granny,
get that
Miss
correct.
Zelma
Because
Redding,
she will
the
come after me
queen.
too. Whew.
Yeah. Okay, so since 2007, and
Hmm.
then watching, so last year, the Otis Redding Foundation, y'all opened up the Otis Redding Center for the Arts.
Right.
How do you feel about that? I mean, just watching. I know, it's just seeing it from the ground up.
Good
I mean,
Lord.
can you just walk us through that entire process as well? I mean, like y'all showed us like the pictures of y'all seeing how the building is gonna be made. I mean,
Yeah.
everything just is so exciting, but that moment of like Miss Zelma taking what Otis left behind and then
Hmm.
just building it up. Like, did you, for example, as his grandson, did you ever expect it to be what it is today?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Never in a million years would I thought we'd be exactly where we are now.
yeah,
I never would have thought that we have a 15,000 square foot performing arts center. Never would have thought we would have this incredible foundation.
yeah.
Never would have thought that, we have this incredible museum as well. And I mean, what has it been? Almost 20 years almost. I
Hmm.
never really would have thought that, we would be doing what we're doing today.
Hmm.
Of course, it's always been a passion and a dream of ours to do that. And of course, that's a lot of hard work as well. But we had a good team around us. Still have a great team around us, and it's amazing to see what we've accomplished over these 20 years.
Yeah.
Those first few years, it was real kind of sketch and go there because we didn't really know. We're still kind of new. Of course, we're Otis Redding, but what we're trying to do was kind of new and unusual
Hmm.
for the community.
Hmm.
And I still think what we do is unusual for the community, but it's such a great asset.
Right.
And I think the public understood that. The more and more kids that we got inside of the place, I think they really understood that as well.
Hmm.
They are our biggest cheerleaders wherever we go. And just being able to touch a kid and change their lives
Yeah.
and watch their confidence boost and them being on stages and putting out
Hmm.
albums and singles and things of that nature. Never in a million years would have thought we'd be here, but
Yeah.
I'm very happy we are.
Hmm.
Like I said, it's number one, it helps keeps that Otis Redding legacy alive, but also it helps the kids and their self-confidence and help them be, productive members of society as they get older.
Hmm.
And if it's music is something they want to do, then we're going to teach them how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
So it's actually incredible to see how
Yes.
far we've come.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah. And so that was a beautiful answer, by the way. So team wise, was it always just you, Granny, and Carla at one point, just starting
That's
off
it.
flat? Yeah.
That's it. Of course, we had an administrative assistant,
Yeah.
Layla Regan Porter. Shout out to
Yes.
Layla. That's out in Colorado now. So we brought her on as well. Of course, mom has family, friends, and things of that nature that's also helped us out.
Hmm.
But we knew once we were going to do this center, we had to have a team.
Yeah.
So of course, here comes Kim Epps. That was actually the first hire that came in.
Yeah.
That was not part of family, besides Layla, of course.
Okay.
So Kim comes in as center director. Reese was after that. Maurice Kitchens was after that because we needed somebody to be able to engineer everything that we're trying to do here. Because my uncle Dexter, I love him so much, but whoo, that man. So we had to have somebody that could always be there and then
Right.
depend on. And then once we got to the center, we knew we had to fill out the rest of the team with you and Nassim and Lauren, and artists over there, my Orca YN that we got over there.
That's crazy.
So it's just continuing to build this team.
Yeah.
But most importantly, all of the team, besides of course me, mom, and granny, are some sort of musician or inside of the industry. And I always say this, and definitely always say this about Macon, is that sometimes I don't think Macon really understands what they have here.
Yeah.
They are sometimes Macon gets so caught up in, of course, the big names and the big stars and the big shows and so on and so forth. But you have some amazing, and I mean amazing talent
Yes.
here in Macon, Georgia.
Hmm.
And we have lost talent because they didn't feel supported.
They're not catering to them.
Not at all.
Hmm.
So I tell everybody, go to your local shows, see your local artists, and support them
Yes.
because you would never know where they could end up.
Hmm.
So always support your local artists. There's a lot in the water down here in Macon. So we're going to keep pushing that envelope of music, and we'll do it. Capricorn will do it, and we'll continue to do what we do down here in the South.
That's why I advocate so hard for independent artists
Hmm.
as well. One, because I know how, I don't want to just say how hard it is, but it's time consuming. You
Hmm.
have to put a lot of your own money into it.
A lot.
So I think it's very important as a community, as a family, when you find these artists to support them. Because you just never, like you said, like a lot of people, you focus on the artists that are already big and everything,
Right.
but you neglect and you overlook the ones that are right there in front of you. And then those are the ones who I feel like deserve more,
Agreed.
of the
Agreed.
attention. So I have the same perspective of making, and I say that all the time because I'm always questioning like my friends and stuff here because I'm not from Macon,
Hmm.
and I'm like, why don't they pay attention to this? Why don't they pay attention to this? Do they not see, like how y'all have what is it called, Bragg Jam and
Hmm.
stuff, all of that? And I'm like, there's so much music, and I know people are stuck on what once was,
Hmm.
but I'm like, but y'all have to look at what's now and what it could have potential to be,
Agreed.
you know?
Agreed.
So, and do you think that it will change, or what do you think as a community we need to do to push that and to have it to change and make and to get people in the community involved more?
I think there honestly needs to be some sort of cohesive place
Hmm.
where everybody can go and see the music acts that are happening in Macon.
Hmm.
I think that will help out a lot. If I could go to an Instagram page or a website and be like, okay, this week in May, these shows are playing
Hmm.
here, here, here for every day,
Hmm.
so people can understand, what they're getting themselves into, and kind of set schedules of what they want to see.
Right.
Of course, social media is great, but
Hmm.
sometimes your stuff gets lost in social media
Hmm.
depending on people's algorithms.
Hmm.
So I just think there needs to just be one place where everybody just can go and see what's happening, and
Hmm.
I think that could work wonders,
Yeah.
especially for your out of town people that are now coming to Macon, because Macon has really become a tourist hotbed lately.
Hmm.
There needs to be something where these people know to go. We'll be in the foundation, in the museum, and people come up and like, well, who's performing tonight? And then I got to sit there and dig through 5, 6, 7, 8 websites to
Hmm.
see who's playing where.
Hmm.
And of course, that's a Macon issue, but also that's a venue issue,
Yeah.
because your venue also has to tell whoever this may be exactly what's happening.
Right.
Street posters are great, posters in the window are great, but not everybody's downtown every day.
Yeah. You're right.
Not everybody is in Macon every day.
Hmm.
So there just needs to be something where we all can see and we can participate and enjoy the local talent that's around here.
I 1,000% agree because
That's
I,
all you
I
need.
have my moments where I'm trying to figure out because I am of course looking for artists to put on the
Hmm.
platform. I'm trying to find what shows, and all I know is the things through the center,
Of course.
like
That's
because
all
I'm
you know.
around y'all, but
Right.
I'm like, do y'all have open mics? Like what, like I don't, know where to
Exactly.
go. So I agree 1,000%
Hmm.
that that's something that really needs to change. I do want to kind of switch over to the King of Soul,
Okay.
if you mind.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So that is a weekend celebration, and y'all are honoring Otis Redding, of course, for
Hmm.
his birthday.
Hmm.
So can you talk to us about what that weekend looked like?
Yeah, of course. First off, I'm gonna throw this out here. This is my brainchild. So I'm the one that kind of had the idea for this whole entire thing.
Hmm.
And we've done, of course, celebrations in the past, called them Evening of Respect concerts, but we only did it on every 5-year increments.
Hmm.
So 70th birthday, 75th, 80th, so on and so forth. It was very beneficial, especially with the creation of the center
Hmm.
and everything we were trying to do. Just like any big major foundation, we needed our big fundraiser for the year.
Hmm.
And this has turned into our biggest fundraiser of the year.
Yeah.
And when we were doing it every 5 years, I mean, of course, it was great during the moment, but a year, 2 years later, people kind of forgot about it. And then you have to continue to regain momentum.
Hmm.
And I think now we have something that is going to continue to grow in momentum and be something spectacular. I
Mhm.
mean, here we are, what, fifth year, in our fifth year of doing this,
Mhm.
and we've had some incredible acts that's come through here.
Yeah.
Last year was absolutely
It was
incredible.
fun, y'all. That was my first King of Soul.
From the time that
Oh
I
my
can remember. But
god.
I had an absolute blast last
Yeah,
year
yeah.
at King of Soul. But this year, it's going to be more of the same. I mean, everything that we do, especially the artists that we bring in,
Mhm,
of course, is some sort of dedication to Otis Redding and his music and his legacy in there as well.
mhm.
But also, we are the type of people that have contacts and connections that can bring different people to Macon that other people can't get to.
Right.
So we're always looking to showcase new and upcoming artists, artists that you may only catch in major cities,
Mhm,
things of that nature. We want it to be, of course, it's a celebration of Otis Redding, his birthday, so on and so forth, like that. But also, it's a celebration of music,
mhm.
because really, at the end of the day, that's what this whole thing was built on,
Yeah,
was the music.
yeah.
So yeah, King of Soul's fun, a lot of
Yes.
fun,
Oh, and
a
y'all
lot
need
of
to
fun.
make sure y'all pull up for that. That was
Definitely, y'all pull up King Soul. 100% pull
amazing.
up King Soul.
Can you tell us some of the past acts that y'all have had?
Lord, you put me on the spot.
Uh,
We've had St. Paul and the Broken Bones.
mhm,
We've had the War and Treaty. We've had Preservation Hall Jazz Band,
mhm.
Yola, Lamont Landers, Robert Glasper,
Oh wow.
Mickey Guyton,
Yeah.
um, Kendra Morris,
Mhm.
uh, oh, what is that band's name that I just completely mind blanked on? Monophonics
Uh-huh.
is the name of them.
Yeah.
Alana Royale
Mhm.
has been here as well.
Mhm.
DJ Manny Fresh.
Yes.
DJ Manny Fresh, who will be back this year. I can go ahead and
Yes.
throw that out there. DJ Manny Fresh will be back this
Yeah.
year. That's some of the few acts we had, of course, with this King of Soul festival.
Mhm.
We've had other acts in the past as well, like Anthony Hamilton and so on and so forth. So, like I said, it's just a celebration of music, getting people to Macon, letting them understand, of course, this legacy is still a very prominent legacy. Here we are almost 60 years later.
Mhm.
And, we just want people to come out and have a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to get dressed up and come to listen to music. So
Mhm.
get dressed up for a good cause and come hang out with us in September.
Yes. Okay. So, for the ones who are not really familiar with the Otis Redding Foundation, can you let us know where they can, what website they can go to, social media, so that they can find y'all after this
100%.
episode, of course. But if they want to do their own,
Yeah, of
research.
course. Of course, there's always otisredding.com,
Mhm.
the main site.
Mhm.
Then you have otisreddingfoundation.org. You can go there and learn some things about the foundation. Since we have the Otis Redding Center for the Arts now, we have orcamacon.org
Yep.
that'll tell you everything about the center. And the same thing on all of our socials. Otis Redding, at Otis Redding Foundation, and at Orca
Mhm.
is what it is. Orca Macon is what it is. So we're all over the place. So definitely give us a follow. We update all the time. We'll be putting out more information about King of Soul and what's upcoming for that. But before we get to King of Soul, of course, camp is in a couple weeks.
Yes.
So we will be flooded with camp posts
Mhm.
over the next 3 weeks in June. So it's always a fun time just to see the kids and being able to watch them grow and blossom every
Mhm.
day they come into our programs.
Yeah, well, I think it's beautiful and amazing what your family is doing and what y'all are continuing to do. I really admire it just to be able, and especially for Miss Zelma to pick up. That's a lot to pick up on her own
It is.
and try and push forward and just to see what it is today. I
Agreed.
mean, I know she's probably mind blown every single day, like
She is.
every moment, every
She is.
second.
She
So
is.
what y'all are doing in this community is amazing,
Hmm.
and we're always supporting
Of
as
course.
well, but I really want to make sure that the community, they're aware of what's going on right now. I mean, you can't miss the building. It's right there.
It's right. It's right
It's
in the,
literally
at
right
the
there,
corner
y'all.
of chair of what is it? Second and Cotton is right at the corner of.
Yes.
So like I said, it's a beautiful building in the space
Mhm.
of downtown. It's a state of the art building where kids get to come in and create, not just music, but
Yeah.
just create in all facets of the arts.
Right.
And people ask us a lot of times like, why would you spend that much money on kids? And then my response is, why would you not?
Yeah.
Why would you not invest in the future.
Yeah,
If
the
you're not going to
future.
invest in the future, then you are doomed.
Right.
So we are going to take that mantle and we'll invest in the future and do what needs to be done for these kids to feel like they have a place in society and build that confidence with them. And we're going to continue to do that until we're all in the dirt, and then somebody else will take over.
Yeah.
Good luck to them.
So crazy. All right. So aside from Otis Redding,
hmm
we want to know who Justin is, because even I don't know that. And I've been around you for like a good year now.
That's my superpower.
Yeah. So let's talk about who Justin Andrews
Yeah.
is. Aside from, Otis Redding, I mean, you have your granddad's whole face. Y'all see
Oh
the
yeah,
shirt and
this
stuff.
is what I do.
But tell us what life was like for you. Just Justin Andrews. And that moment, well, I do want to ask you, when was that moment when you understood Otis is my granddad? You know what I'm
Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Here's my story. So it was my ninth grade year of high school. And I went to Mount Sills Academy here in Macon. And it was during Black History Month, and my mom was a speaker. So it was the whole assembly. I mean, the whole school's in there. And let's not forget, I am a freshman at high school. Like, this is a brand new world to me. Of course, I went to middle school there as well, but being in high school with everybody else is completely different.
Yeah.
So sitting there with a couple of my buddies. We're all in the gym for the assembly. Mom gets up. She's like, hey, I'm Carl Redding Andrews, executive director of the Otis Redding Foundation. My dad was the legendary Otis Redding, and my son, Justin, is a freshman here. And all I saw was heads turn.
Yeah.
Heads just start to turn. And I said, oh, so this is how it goes.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it was just like, completely different for me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, growing up, you listen to the music and it's like, this is your granddad. He made music. He died in a plane crash. This is what it is. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, bro. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
As a kid. But then, at that moment right there, I was like, okay, now this guy's a pretty big deal. And then just, watching movies as I grow up, hearing his songs and movies and things of that nature. So that's when I really found out. I was like, yeah, granddad's a big deal. So yeah, let's keep this thing going, because he's a big deal.
Yeah. So what challenges did you face as a child? Even though you are Otis's grandson, but did you have any challenges that you had, like, for instance, friendships?
100%.
Yeah.
Friendships, relationships, everything of that nature, because it's very hard. Well, not now, it's
Yeah,
not.
of course.
But of course, growing up, it was hard to differentiate between the real and the fake.
Yeah.
And that's something I still have to do today. A lot of people were around just because of who I was.
Right.
And then you had other people who were around because genuinely they were, my friends. But those challenges will always exist, because you always have people that think that you're going to help them out do this, or help them do this, or whatever they think, or because they know me, they can go and spread it out and do
Right.
whatever. That was always a challenge. And I'm also not the type of person that is going to come up and tell you who I am. I'm going to introduce you as myself, as Justin Andrews, and what I do. I'm not going to really tell you, I'm Otis Redding's grandson, unless it's super beneficial to the situation.
Right.
And that's something I had friends that would love to do. And that's when I realized they were mad fake.
Yeah.
Because, we meet people, we go out, they're like, oh man, you don't know who this is? Man, you don't know who this is? This is Otis Redding's grandson. And I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, I'm just
I am Justin. Like, who cares? Like, what changes into that? So yeah, that was always a big thing for me growing up.
Yeah.
Just differentiating that real and fake, that fake love that you get a lot. So that was the main thing.
Yeah. So I want to talk about hobbies. What hobbies do you have outside of your career
We'll start here. I love
that
the
keeps
golf.
you grounded?
I love the golf.
Yeah.
Golfing is something I found about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it is definitely kind of my happy place. It lets me escape the world for a few hours and just, concentrate on the game and my buddies and, just having a good time out on the course. So, of course, golf is great.
Yeah.
I love to cook.
Yes.
I really like to cook. A lot of people are like, well, why don't you? My granny always wanted me to go to culinary school. And I was like, I don't like to cook for people. I like to cook for me and like certain people
Yeah, of
that
course.
I enjoy. I'm not that type that's going to cook for 100 people.
Yeah.
Y'all can go on somewhere with that. I'm also a nerd. I'm just a full-on nerd. I like my video games. I put Legos together. I'm an avid Batman fan.
Ooh. Yeah.
Just these little things that people don't know because
Yeah.
they're like, I don't see you being a nerd. I didn't pick you as that. And I was like, well, what does a nerd look
I
like?
was just about to say that. What does that
What does
mean?
that look like?
Yeah.
But
And who say nerds only play with Legos? I mean, I
exactly.
like Legos.
Everybody likes Legos. Like it's very therapeutic for me. I put some
Yeah.
music on and put Legos together. Very therapeutic.
Yeah.
But comic books and all that type of jazz. I'm into all that stuff as well. Um, other than that, I like to go home. I just like to be at home.
I felt that.
I talk to so many people in the run of a day, and
Yeah.
not just, of course, working, but out in the community as well as being a community figure. I just like to be home.
Need that time to regroup.
I'm an introverted extrovert. Is
Yeah.
exactly what I am.
I think that's called an ambivert.
That's a new one for me.
I think that's what it is. It is. See,
Is that a new term?
it is.
Brought up
It's
like
called
2 years ago?
ambivert. You're an ambivert.
Okay,
Yep.
I can use that. Say that again now.
Ambivert.
Ambivert. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds important.
I think I don't know, cause I think we're the same. It depends on who we're around.
Definitely for you.
Because some people have different, like, I don't know, like perspectives of me. Some people think I'm very quiet and shy. And then you have other people like she talks way too much.
Right. Yeah.
But it just depends
Same with me.
on, who you comfortable around.
Same
and I
with
don't
me.
feel but there's nothing wrong with that because everybody doesn't deserve like your all, like everything about you,
No.
your full personality.
No.
And to me, your personality is very intimate and people don't think of it that way.
No.
So it's like if I was just going around and just kikiing, ha with everybody, it's like that's special to me, and I'm like, I really take that to heart. Like,
100%.
that's me. That's who
100%.
I am, and it's like you just can't share that with everybody.
100%.
You get what
Y'all
I'm
see
saying?
me in the office every day. You hear me pick up a phone call. There's one voice. As soon as I hang up that phone call, I'm a completely different person.
Yeah, and a lot of times I don't even be knowing you in your office because you'll pop up, and I be like, you was in there. You be like, yeah.
I'd be quiet.
Yeah.
I'd be there quiet.
Yeah, but
So-
there's nothing wrong with that, and people have to understand there's peace in silence. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And a lot of times, just because you're quiet does not mean there's nothing wrong with you. Sometimes you get tired of talking,
I agree.
and sometimes there's nothing to talk about.
Agree. Hey, the loudest one in the room is the brokest one in the
Yeah.
room. So
I
that's
love
how I
that.
look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sometimes it's nothing to talk about. I mean,
I don't have to make pointless conversations with you. So
yeah.
you know.
So, anything else about Justin that you think we should know about, or would you say a misconception?
People think I'm mad bougie.
Really?
Mad bougie. And I'm really not like that. I mean, I grew up in Jones County, 30 minutes away from here in the country. I grew up with chickens and cows and ducks and fishing.
Country
and,
boy.
I'm a country boy at
Yeah.
heart. That is what I like to do. Put me on a 4-wheeler, a fishing rod.
Yeah.
We'll go hunting.
Yeah.
Get a 4-wheel drive. Let's go back in the woods.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff I like to do because that's what I grew up with. So when I tell people, I like that type of stuff, they're just like, never would have pinged you for a country boy. No joke, because you think I'm something else because of who I am.
Yep. Your
So,
family. You come from.
it's just, it is what it is. But yeah, country boy at heart. I love the fish. Love that. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I like to go to the beach. I love the beach.
Yeah.
The water, give me some water. I don't have to be out there and doing anything. Like I don't need to play games or anything of that nature. Sit me out there, put a drink in my hand, and I'm just gonna sit and enjoy peace and quiet.
So you don't mind being outside at all? Yeah.
No, especially not in the country because I don't have to talk to nobody. So, no,
felt that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love
You
it.
need that peace.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Need it. Gotta have it.
Well, Justin, I thank you so much.
Thank
After
you.
almost
Lord have mercy.
3-4 months, like we said.
So it's been long, 3-4 months, because
Yeah.
y'all started this thing, what, a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you finally
Yeah.
came by and always supporting
I gave you
everything
enough
that we
hell
do.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm very proud of y'all
Thank
to
you.
see y'all doing what y'all do.
Yeah.
And hope it always continues and much success to you guys. And
Yes.
y'all know, like I tell y'all every day, y'all need some help. Y'all let me know because I'll be a dog for you.
Yes.
So I
we
got you.
Appreciate you so much.
Of course.
All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see y'all on the next session. Bye.